Inside the machine, Elias was being processed like a test subject. The white hole flame slowly injected itself into his blood vessels, traveling deep into his bones, muscles, heart, and brain. It was imprinting the 9 absolutes onto him, the raw power carried by the white hole. Then, suddenly, the blinding light of the absolute machine vanished. It looked like a star that had exploded, only to instantly pull the explosion back inside itself. Complete silence fell over the entire Nihil-Kahn army as they watched this inside the absolute vault. Even the Nihil-Kahn outside, the massive spaceships and other creatures, witnessed the burst of light. It had engulfed the entire universe of Ethelgard. Even though they were aliens from the Void race, their intelligence allowed them to understand exactly what was happening. As Aetheon walked out of the absolute machine, he had no idea why he was shining so brightly, nor why his physical form had completely changed. The world around him was engulfed in lightning and blinding light. He felt something different within his body. His physical form had been replaced by a cosmic body, where entire galaxies were now visible swirling across his arms and legs. He noticed something else too, an overflowing surge of energy and power coursing through his blood and his entire being. Visions flashed through his mind, knowledge he never possessed before, like the origin of the universe and the very fabric of its creation. Utterly confused, he asked himself, "What is happening to me?" Little did he know, he had already transformed into a god capable of destroying an entire galaxy with a single punch. Aetheon. A voice, a single name echoed in his mind. He suddenly whipped his head around, up, down, and behind, searching as if someone were calling out to him. As he scanned his surroundings, his vision expanded beyond human limits. He could see everything, piercing through to the smallest atoms and the very source code of reality itself. It felt as though he possessed a built-in microscopic X-ray vision. He could even perceive the galaxies neighboring Ethelgard. Though billions of light-years away, they appeared so clear that they felt only a single step away from him. Then he noticed the label on the machine, Ethelgard Absolute White Hole Project, in. As a commander, he had always supported Ethelgard's quest to discover the secrets of the universe, but he had no idea this specific project existed. Aetheon? Elias asked himself, confused. But as he spoke the name, a mysterious force seemed to whisper back to him. "This is who you are." He was confused and couldn't explain what was happening. The name Elias was slowly fading from his memory, replaced by the name Aetheon. "Yes, I accept it," he whispered. "This is who I am now." While he was trying to understand his new form, time seemed to freeze. Everything around him stopped moving. The Nihil-Kahn, the monsters who had slaughtered his people, stood like statues. He saw their general, the Inquisitor, looking at him, blinded by his light, frozen in fear. Seeing them ignited a fire of rage inside him. "You are evil, you are merciless," he growled. "Now prepare yourselves. I will end every single one of you." As his anger grew, his body shone brighter, crackling with lightning. The North Star on his forehead glowed so intensely it almost hid his face, while the sunburst emblem on his chest flared with blinding power. He clenched his fist, ready to strike the swarm of Nihil-Kahn inside the chamber. He was unconsciously controlling the gravity and magnetism of the cosmos, and his fists were wrapped in solar fury. Yet he had no idea how any of this was happening. With just one punch, half of the Ethelgard galaxy was shattered. Even the stars in the path of his fist were instantly erased. The massive spaceships and countless Nihil-Kahn outside the chamber simply vanished. Looking out into space, he realized how terrifyingly dangerous his single punch was. And all of this happened while time around him was still completely frozen.